Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. It is feeling really like summer out there. Summer is officially just 2 days away, but right now, you couldn't ask for a better day, couldn't ask for a better guest. And this young lady here, we'll get right to it, she has traveled further than any other Topic Time guest I've ever had. She's literally two continents away from her childhood, where she grew up in San Remo, Italy, and then which I believe is near Rome. We're going to talk about that. Then she moved to LA 11 years ago, USA, LA, 3,000 miles from here to pursue her musical career. She is an incredible talent, great songstress, guitar player, singer, and she's going to sing a little for us today, and I'm going to interview her. Name is Emanuela Bellezza. Is that how you pronounce it?
That's correct. Emanuela Bellezza.
Bellezza?
Bellezza.
Bellezza, okay.
Kind of like pizza?
Bellezza like pizza? Oh, cool, okay.
Bellezza.
Now I'm getting a hankering for pizza. No, that's all right.
There you go.
But I'll hold off for that until after the show. So you are, you're an amazing talent. You're an independent performer. You've traveled a long way, not just to be on my show, but to upgrade your career. But let's talk about, you look pretty young. You only look like you look like you're about half my age, and I'm not sure how old you are, but I can tell you've done a lot in your young life. So you grew up, and you're the first person. I've had a lot of countries represented on Topic Time, but you're the first one from Italy, and this is really an honor to have that. To add that, the boot added to my list of great nations to be represented on Topic Time. So tell me about growing up in Italy. What part? You're from the name of the town is San Remo.
Yeah, so San Remo is the town where I was born.
Okay.
And then when I was about 1 year old, we moved to Rome.
Okay,
and
which I assume, how far away is Rome from San Remo?
Probably, well, it's about like 8 hours in the car.
Okay.
Driving.
Yep.
So we moved to Rome when I was very young, like a 1 year old.
Okay.
And then we were living there for about like 10, 11 years.
Great.
Then we went back to San Remo in my teens.
Is San Remo like a little village?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. It's like a small city where also it's a very musical city as well.
Okay.
And it's also the city of the songs and of the flowers.
Beautiful.
And we lived there for about 10 more years,
okay.
11 years. Then we went back to Rome.
Okay.
I lived there for a few more years, and then I moved by myself to Los Angeles.
When you
to
grew
the United
up?
States.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Well, I assume that was for your music career. I mean, which you're obviously very dedicated to.
Yeah.
Now, but before we get to that, when you were growing up in Italy, how much time did you spend with your music before you left?
Oh, yeah.
I guess you
spent definitely very a lot of time.
It was pretty much your dedication, even back then,
yes,
as a kid. And how old were you when you started playing music?
Yeah, so basically when I was just 3 years old,
wow.
3 years old, my parents would bring me to music classes for kids.
Okay.
I believe it was in Rome. Yes, it was in Rome.
Okay.
Then I started seriously with an instrument when I was 7 years old. I
okay.
studied classical piano.
Okay.
And then
wow.
I started for about for until many years, piano many years.
Wow.
Then when I was 15, 16, around 15, 16, I started also playing guitar.
Wow.
And that's when I actually wrote my first song.
You wrote your first song?
Yeah, when I was about 16.
Okay.
15, 16. And then I also took vocal lessons. When I was about 18 years old, I started also taking vocal classes.
This is all in Italy?
All in Italy.
Okay, right.
Correct. And then at the age around 23,
yep.
Then I left and I moved to Los Angeles.
Okay,
to the United States.
That's hard to believe because you just you just indicated how old you were, and I actually thought you were much younger than that.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. I know.
Right.
I should.
Given the time that you've been in, when you left there, and now you're, okay. All right. Well, why did you move to LA? What made you? Did you get any offers, any contracts, record contracts, or something from people in LA?
Yeah, I moved here, and I was independent from the beginning. I attended Musicians Institute, and I graduated from there.
Okay. You attended which institute?
Musicians Institute in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
It's a college
wow.
for
It's kind of like it's almost like Berkeley of the West Coast. Berkeley Music.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah, okay.
But Berkeley is more jazz, and Musicians Institute is more.
True that, it is
They
jazz.
do a little bit of more pop and R&B.
Right.
They do a little bit different styles there, so it's less jazz than Berkeley.
Okay.
And I studied there for a year and a half.
Wow.
Then I graduated, and I also give classes there too. I also teach there now.
You teach there?
Now I also do that. Yeah.
Oh, you teach?
Also, yeah,
Beautiful.
a little bit. I take 1 day a week.
Yep.
Where also it's good to give the gift of music also to other people.
Okay, it is.
But it's mostly
totally
performances. But I like one day of the week.
Wow.
And then I'm there. And
just one day of the week, and the rest of the time you pretty much tour, right?
Performances and tours and interviews, and my YouTube channel as well, where I upload almost.
And I've seen your YouTube channel; it's amazing.
Oh, thank
A lot
you.
of incredible. Yeah, I've seen you playing the piano, and
Yes, yeah.
you know, obviously, I mean, some people, you know, musicians I've had on have brought keyboards with them. I know some of them are portable. You brought your guitar, and from the rehearsal you did, you sounded great.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Now, so you've been in LA now for 11 years.
Yes.
And when in terms of pursuing your music there now, aside from the school, teaching at the school, do you have contracts with record companies, or are you in the process of getting some, or
I got some proposal from
performing, you know, in person in a lot of venues?
Yeah. I got some proposal from some labels. You have to really see the you know, the written part of the contracts and stuff. So I haven't found yet the one that it really fits. But I'm looking still for, you know, I'm always open to music contracts. Regarding then tour and performances, you know, I perform every weekend in Oxnard, which is close to Ventura in California.
Close to Ventura, right?
Yes,
okay.
yes. And I, like, every Saturday I'm there. This place called Larson's Grill, and I'm there. It's really nice. They have a beautiful grand piano, and I perform. I do my original music covers. And then I got I have a new residency also in Costa Mesa for Fridays.
Okay.
So I have these residencies, and then I also do shows in California, or sometimes they call me for in another state to do either private events or do like festivals. And I'll be performing in September the LA County Fair this year. So it's gonna be exciting. Yeah.
What other parts of the United States have you performed in besides LA? You mentioned Vegas.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
said
Vegas. Yes, the Hard Rock Cafe in Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, Hard Rock in Vegas.
Then in Miami, I did a few performances, a few cafes in Miami.
Wow.
And also in believe around there now. I'm exploring more. New York just yesterday.
Yep, that's right. You did it. You talk about that. You just performed in New York City.
Yes.
Started on Monday. What's today? Tuesday, Sunday night.
Yes,
so
it was Sunday night. Yeah.
The show started at 10:45.
10:45, correct.
And I assume you filled the house up, and they must have loved it.
Yes, I was actually
City
invited.
that never sleeps if they start that late.
I went to sleep very late, like 5:30 a.m. I was invited by.
I was concerned that you wouldn't be able to get here, but here you are. But go on. How was that? How did that go?
Yeah, actually, that actually came out really as a surprise. I wasn't even expecting when I was coming here to New York.
Yep.
I have my colleague, an amazing friend, Gene Shinozaki. He invited me to his show.
Okay.
And he has Beatbox House, which is because they're beatboxers basically. It's 5 of them. Beatboxers.
Is that a sounds like an instrument, like a drum.
It's mouth percussion, like.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You know, interesting. Yeah, it's really fun, and we did also collaboration together with Gene Shinozaki. It's really cool. You can find it on YouTube. So he invited me to this show to perform with them.
Right.
So we did a few sets together, and it was really fun. It was yesterday.
Sure it
was at the Rockwood Music Hall.
Wow.
Yeah, in New York.
That's incredible. In Manhattan?
In Manhattan,
wow.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it was really fun. It was definitely.
So you've traveled. So you literally traveled from LA to New York, then drove up here today to be on my show.
Yeah, correct.
Wow. But after doing that, how long did the show last in New York the other night?
Oh, it was a long show actually. Well, there were different acts.
Right.
So it was started.
Well, how long was your act?
It was about 45 minutes.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You finished up around 11:30.
Right, and then there were other acts after us, but it was pretty. Yeah, it was packed.
I'm sure it was.
It was fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Okay. What about playing? Do you ever go back to Italy to play there, or you played around any other countries aside from the U.S.?
Yeah. Well, I'm planning actually I'm organizing a tour right now because my new album is going to be out this summer. At the end of the summer.
Right.
August, September. And then so I'm planning a tour. I'm probably going to plan to also perform outside the United States, probably in Italy, and we'll see like where the fans, the fan base is mostly.
Exactly.
But yeah. I'm planning to do like a tour for my city.
That's incredible. First one ever, like international?
Probably, or maybe.
I mean, have you ever done an international tour before besides?
Well, that's going to be probably my first time.
That's the first time.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
so I'm glad we're sending you off with a really good, showing here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Now, in terms of writing your own music, you you spend a lot of time writing.
Yeah,
you think?
definitely.
Okay.
Yes, I do write a lot, and especially I write mostly only when something hit me like really hard.
Ideas.
So it's not.
Maybe you write a song about being on Topic Time.
That would be really fun too.
It would be all right. I mean, if you don't, I'll understand. But if it comes to you, it's all in your heart, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, usually I write. It's very spontaneous, the writing. I never force myself to write. I usually write something if something really hit me.
Yep.
And I just let it out.
Right.
And it has to be all in that moment.
Yep.
It can't be tomorrow. I mean, it can't be. I do half today.
It has to be living in the moment.
Right. So it cannot be like half today and half tomorrow. It has to be like Okay, if he has to take 2-3 hours,
Yeah.
I'm staying there 2-3 hours and finish the song.
Cool.
Usually the process of writing takes about an hour or two.
Right.
It's very fast because I just let everything go, at the moment, whenever I'm feeling. So I just boom, everything together.
So what do you do? So you write some lyrics out and then you put it to music. Is that how it works usually?
Usually the melody comes first.
Oh, the melody comes first.
Yes,
See, that's why we ask these questions. So 'cause
yes,
I
the
wouldn't.
melody usually comes first, then I add the chord, and usually with the melody there is always a couple of words, like
Okay.
2-3 words that come together with the melody,
Right.
and that's when it starts developing, and then I complete the melody and then add lyrics little by little to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And you've been doing this for many years now.
Yeah, for many years,
And
like since I was 16.
Since you were
yeah.
16, which is, well, probably a little more than half your life ago now, based on what you told me.
Probably, yes,
Wow.
around there, yeah.
Now I noticed you got fans all over the world.
Yeah,
And
correct.
boy, that sure makes me feel proud to have you here.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people, people all over planet Earth are going to see you perform. And by the
Yes.
time you're done with the European tour, that's probably going to double in terms of
Oh yeah,
the fan
that's
base.
gonna be really great. Yeah.
You get a lot of. I'm guessing you get a lot of fan mail at your home or
Fan mail.
emails from people.
Yeah.
Want to
Always.
meet you and hear you
especially on
sing.
like Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
I get a lot of messages and stuff. It's
Now, when
nice.
you sing, do you sing in both? Are you bilingual when you sing? English, Italian, both?
English, Italian, Spanish as
Spanish
well.
too?
Yes.
Wow.
Mostly the main one it's in English for now because I just focus more on like the language.
Right.
But yeah, I use the 3 languages
Okay.
now. So sometimes I do versions. You may find the Italian version of a song, or you might find different version of an English song
Right.
that I write. Yeah.
So but you mostly do original. Do you do covers too at all? Or just
I also do covers. Yes, every week on YouTube I'd like to upload a cover.
Okay.
Right now it's been a little bit still because of the traveling and stuff.
Right.
But I'll be starting again next week to upload new covers on YouTube.
Yeah, when you're back at home.
When I'm back home.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a music video where you know what I'm saying, or where you have people perform like you know what I mean, like the kind of music video where you're singing a song and people are living the story kind of, like the kind you'd see on MTV or VH1.
Oh yes, for sure.
You've
Yeah,
done
you
that?
can find my official music videos on my YouTube channel, on
Okay.
my original music. It's all in there on my channel.
Right.
Just look for youtube.com/Emanuela Bellezza, and
Okay.
then you can find all the videos in the section, in the original music section.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what genre would you consider yourself? I consider, from what I've heard, I consider you just romantic pop. But what would you say? That's what I'd classify your music as. What would you classify?
Yeah, my music, yeah, definitely romantic for sure.
Yep.
Like the topics are definitely like romantic, about love and feelings.
Right.
And it's mostly like the style, the genre, especially the new one is gonna come up. It's
Yeah.
mostly like pop R&B,
Right.
with a little bit of electronic vibe too.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a nice mix and ambience, a little bit of that as well.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you ever do any like dancing with your music? Do you any dance numbers?
Actually, in the new, I was planning that in the new single, the new
Okay.
song that I will be performing later on, which is gonna be the single. In the video, there's going to be some dancing as well. So
Cool.
I'm very excited. It's going to be the first time there's going to be some dancing to it.
Cool.
So I'm very excited about it.
Are you going to be dancing too, or do you have just other people?
I'm going to probably dance a little bit,
You're
but
gonna
mostly like a professional dancer as well.
Yeah.
And I will be dancing a little bit as well because I like dancing. I did ballet for many years, and
Cool.
I took also some contemporary class,
Yep.
contemporary dance as well. So it probably is going to be like a lot of contemporary
Wow.
dancing
That is so cool.
in the video.
Wow. So where have you been on TV before? LA. Have you been on TV out there? And
Oh, of course, yes. I've been on Univision, Telemundo, and other, what is that called? Like different TVs, especially like CNN in Espanol
You were?
as well,
Okay.
in Miami. Also in Italy, I've been on the RAI. It's called RAI,
Yep.
which is like the most, the biggest like TV.
in Italy?
TV. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, correct. Yeah, so I've been in different TV shows as well, performances and interviews.
Okay. Your family's still in Italy, right?
Yes,
They
correct.
must love what you're doing. They must think it's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're very happy.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that they let me go. When I was younger.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, but they knew it was for you. They knew what you were going to accomplish, and they know you have, and which is amazing.
Yeah, they were very supportive from the
course.
beginning. Yeah.
Now, when you teach music, do you teach it to all ages, like young
Oh
and
yes,
old?
for sure. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
children and
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's wild. Now you're independent. You don't have any kids of your own, do you?
No.
Oh, good. Okay, because I'm guessing that at this time of your life, if you did, it would probably slow you down. You wouldn't be able
It would
to.
be definitely hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
And so, now, have you ever, I mean, you're very pretty. Have you ever modeled before, too?
Oh, modeled. Oh, yeah. Sometimes people ask me to do some photo shoots.
Okay.
And I'm happy to do them, you know.
Well, talk about the photo shoots. Where have you done them?
I actually just did a photo shoot yesterday here in Soho, in
Soho, New York. Okay.
And this photo shoot, it was actually like a kind of like a lifestyle kind of photo shoot.
Okay.
And shooting me in the street of Soho in New York.
Okay.
And I will be posting some pictures later on my Instagram page and Facebook page.
Can't wait to see them.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's really, really fun. Yeah, they asked me to do this photo shoot. They just found me on the street of New York, and they said, "Hey,
Well, when
do you want to
you
do a
said they
photo-"
found you on the street, did they know you were,
I was
you were
just
a big
walking on
singer?
the street, and a professional photographer, he said, "Hey, can we plan a photo shoot?"
Wow.
I said, okay, that
this
came
wa-
out as well.
You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't even know that was going to happen,
Right,
right?
I didn't even know that it was going to happen.
So
It was a surprise.
this was the other day before you performed in Manhattan.
Correct.
Wow, and you
Yeah.
had no idea.
Actually, that was yesterday.
It was yesterday,
Yeah,
right?
but he asked me about the photo shoot like 3-4 days before the show in Manhattan.
Wow.
Like many surprises, I didn't even know.
I
about
always
the
say
show in
everything
Manhattan.
happens for a reason, and every guest I
Right.
have always seems like you. I mean, right now it seems like you were so happy. I saw you walking down the street. You were on a bridge in Brooklyn, I guess, the other day.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
think there were. I thought the Brooklyn Bridge was a myth, but that's a U.S. joke.
Oh.
You know, if you believe it, you buy the Brooklyn Bridge. If you believe it's almost like it's a con game.
Oh,
They used to
okay.
say it's to say anyone who buys the Brooklyn Bridge is a sap. But you were really on a bridge in Brooklyn the other day.
Oh yeah, I was.
You
I
were
was.
There really is a
Beautiful.
Brooklyn Bridge, and you look
Oh,
great.
it was beautiful.
Was that where they found you to model, or was that before?
No. That actually was in Times Square.
Times Square,
They
okay.
found me in Times Square.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever performed in time? So were you close to Times Square the other night when you performed at that event?
That event, it was pretty close to that too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, you have your guitar here, and I heard you rehearsing. If you want, I'm guessing that you're antsy to play and sing a little bit.
All right.
And I want to
yeah.
hear you do it. So
Yeah, definitely.
what I want you to do is, you get your guitar warmed up. You told me you had a song that you're working on that you're going to put in like a medley.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So, so if you would, are you going to sing it in English or Italian?
It's in English,
In
and
Eng-
this is actually going to be the single.
Okay.
The song, the single of my new CD. It's called Deepest Love.
Like the title cut? The title cut of the CD?
Oh no, the CD, it's a surprise.
You know what I mean by title cut?
You mean like the name of the whole CD?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm not gonna reveal that yet.
Oh, okay.
But this single is going to be called Deepest Love.
Okay.
This new song I will be performing. So you guys are gonna be one of the first one to hear the song acoustic version.
Beautiful. All right.
I'm
Well,
excited.
without further ado,
All
go
right.
for it. And here she is.
Here we go.
Emanuela Bellezza in her awesome guitar and voice.
All right. So this would be the acoustic version of Deepest Love.
Okay, acoustic version of Deepest Love.
How can I be so lonely when I'm so much in love? Even in your arms, it feels like I can get close enough. Losing my mind, second guess. I'm trying to read the thought. Oh yeah. Hanging on every word you say, longing for your touch. Sticking in your arms, a precious sign that you need me just as much. I'd give anything to know for sure that it's sad and safe to rest. Oh yeah. From my body to your soul, I'm sharing the deepest love, but instead I'm all alone. From my body to your soul, I'm giving the deepest love, but it's like it's all I got in me. Oh, oh, in me. Whoa, oh, oh, in me. Whoa, can't you feel my heart is slowly breaking every time you pull away? Can Can't you feel my every whisper, begging you to stay? You sure know that I'm not the kind that's back down easily. Oh yeah. From my body to your soul, I'm sharing the deepest love, but inside I'm all alone. From my body to your soul, I'm giving the deepest love, but the dark is all I got. Take my heart, baby, hold on tight. We're just wasting so much time. You don't have to compromise. Can you feel my deepest love? Take my heart, baby, hold on tight. We're just wasting so much time. Can you feel my deepest love? From my body to your soul, I'm sharing the deepest love, but inside I'm all alone. From my body to your soul, I'm giving the deepest love, but the dark is all I got. I'm not looking for somebody who can make a fool of me. I'm just looking for somebody who can just let me be free. I'm not looking for somebody who can make a fool of me. I'm just looking for somebody who can just let me be free. Am I asking for too much? For too much? Am I asking for too much? For too much? Am I asking for too much? For too much? Am I asking for too much? For too much? Am I asking for too much?
Oh, that was incredible.
Thank you so much.
Totally a cappella. You didn't need an amp. You didn't. I mean, you just played, sang, and no special equipment, and it just flowed naturally.
Thank you.
You are one of the most talented people I've ever had on Topic Time.
Thank you so
And
much.
like I said, the guests are getting better and that was a killer performance.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And I got to tell you something. If that's the kind of that's the kind of song that people that might be inclined to fall in love to would say that's our song. It's got to be.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the kind of I mean, and that's why not? I mean, that's the kind of song it should be.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It all comes from the heart.
It all comes from the heart.
Thing
right.
is like I can't write something that is just I don't feel.
Exactly.
It has to be all something that I feel, and that's the key to get to people's heart as well. You know,
yeah.
So they can feel it
Well,
too.
you definitely got mine with that one. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Wow.
Harris.
Wow. You know, and that's just one song off your new album that's coming out this summer?
Correct. Yes. And the album is going to be made of 7 songs.
Wow.
And it's going to be great.
Yeah,
it's
I know it is.
It's going to be a path that I basically walked.
Okay.
And kind of predicted my life through this album.
Yep.
4 years ago I wrote them, and I kind of predicted what's going to happen right now.
Wow.
And it's amazing. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to share it. I just can't wait to share it.
And you've never performed with anyone else before. You're always by yourself when you perform. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like if you ever open for anyone. I'm saying, but you never sang in a band or
Oh yes, for
you
sure.
have.
Yes, every time that I do like shows, performances, when it's like a big crowd, sometimes they want like a bigger stages, I usually hire my musicians
Okay.
to perform with me.
So you
we
have other
perform in the band.
musicians?
Of course,
Oh, you
yeah.
do?
So we
Okay.
play in a band,
Yep.
and we play all together. Like,
Wow.
you know, you need also the rest of the band. When it's just more like a smaller show or
Yeah.
something more acoustic, some people want a acoustic kind of thing, then I just mimic myself with a guitar, sometimes with a duo, an acoustic, or another guitar player. It really depends on the set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, Emanuela, that was unbelievable.
Thank you so
And,
much.
and guess what? We're down to the final 3 minutes of the show.
Oh, wow.
We made the show go by.
Amazing.
Yeah, hey, listen, we always have fun on Topic Time, and time always flies when you're having fun.
It flies so much. I thought it was just 10, 15 minutes. And
Well, it's
we
already been
did
27 minutes.
Amazing.
So in the remaining couple of minutes, we got 3 minutes. I want you to give shouts out to people. You can, name the countries where they worship you, because I know there's a few of them, the continents, whatever. You can say hi to your family, but that's what I always ask every guest to do. So go for it.
Okay, I'm very excited. So
A lot of
first of
people are
all,
gonna see the show.
I'll remind you guys that my new CD is going to be. Just look for my CD. It's going to be called New Freedom. Okay, so
New Freedom, love it.
I'm gonna reveal the title here because
Okay.
not everyone knows yet, but I'm gonna just reveal. It's gonna be New Freedom, so check it out. It's gonna be available at the end of August, September. The date is not certain yet, but I'm going to upload it. I'm gonna tell you guys about the date very soon, or when on the release,
Okay.
the release date. So shout out to all my friends and family, to all the people who support me around the world. I really appreciate your help, your support. I appreciate your love from everywhere. It means a lot to me. And I want to say thank you so much, Harrison, for inviting me to this amazing show.
It was incredible.
It was absolutely incredible. I had such an amazing time. And thank you. I'm really grateful to be here today. And I can't wait to explore Boston and see Bridgewater and Boston, and I'm going to take a little bit of a tour today so I can get to know Boston and Massachusetts.
You've never been here before,
I've
right?
never been. It's my first time, so I'm very, very thrilled. I'm thrilled to be here. And I was going to say, don't forget to check out my music. I also have older albums
After
that you can check out.
After hearing you today, I don't think they'll forget.
Yeah, so on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, I have my website, everywhere. So just Google me, Emanuela Bellezza, EMANUELA BELLEZZA. You're probably gonna come out somewhere. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Harrison.
Well, thank you. You were incredible.
Thank you.
And on that note, are you ready to? We're gonna wrap it up now. Are you ready to jiggy with it?
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready. You love the music. Thanks for watching Topic Time. The guests are getting better and better. More great episodes. Stay tuned. Have a good one. Here we go.